Good afternoon, everybody. How are we all today? Hello, Scientologist. Thank you very much for the host, Minute 5072, and thank you very much, Kitsune, for the host as well. Two hosts already, eh? My face wasn't even on the screen. Vixen, hello. We got our waving fizzy juices in the chat as well. Lovely. So how are we all today? Is it how's the weather looking down your end of the woods? Really, really sunny here, but it's still like a wee bit windy. But like it's nice and warm though. Lovely. Um, Already Vixen has redeemed 1,000 glass checks to show Cake the cat. Kitsune, it's a fucking sauna here. Fucking yeah. Kitsune, you Edinburgh based as well? Can't remember. Scientologist. Bad hay fever kicking in. Oh no. Oh, you're Dundee. Sun's out, taps off. I know, right? Hold on, I need to get Cake the cat because 1,000 glass checks was themed. She just done a big yawn, and her breath is really really smelly. Hello, Vixen. Thank you very much for redeeming 1,000 glass checks. I love you. There you go. There you go. That's her. Today, Dundee should be called Sunday. But then people are just going to think it's like a big massive ice cream, which is not a bad thing, of course. Oh. But yeah, no, like fuck having hay fever. Like like I don't have it at all. But like what gives me like the absolute fear is that you can get hay fever this like at any moment in your life. I'm just like, oh no, like I'm a ticking time bomb. It's not gonna be good. She's so excuse me, I'm just burping. I've just like had a rush eat my lunch. I didn't realize what time it was. She's so cute. I have my flatmate's cat chilling beside me, purring so loudly. Oh, cats are the best. You developed hay fever at 27. R.I.P. Kitsune. Kate just sitting politely on our wee seat. I know. She's up on top of the PC now. Scientologist never got into your late teens. It's like that just gives me like that sort of fear. Like I'm 33. I had to think about that for a second. I'm 33, and it's like I am a ticking time bomb. It's gonna hit me. It's just sneezes for now. Hopefully, stays away. Totally, man. Mick, with the host. Thank you very much for the host, Mick. Hope you're very well. Thank you very much for popping by. Oh, jeez, oh. Itchy Eyes is game over. Oh yeah, Itchy Eyes is game over. Like, because you won't be able to do anything. Like, you won't be able to play games. You won't be able to watch TV. You won't be able to read. Like, only thing you can really try and do is just go to sleep. Really, it's like the only thing you can do. It only took you a few weeks to figure it out. Yeah, like a lot of like the commands and stuff for Twitch is like they're not obvious sort of thing. Like it's weird because you have to go to your chat room and type /host. It's yeah. You'll get there, man. It's like I'm still learning things. Like I only learned the other day about like if you click on my chat box for the first time ever, it comes up the rules. I thought it did that already because I have a rule section info, but I was like, well, how does the chat box know to use that set of rules? And I was like, oh, I need to look into this. And I looked into it and I went, it doesn't. You have to do your own sort of thing. So I was like, that was like what, a month of streaming to figure that one out. Oh yeah, I never actually thought about the whole wearing makeup, then having itchy eyes, because then you're just going to absolutely ruin your makeup. That's really bad. So bad. Eye makeup and contacts. Oh, that's like that's living life in hard mode, isn't it? Scarlet so handsome. Welcome to my world. Thank you very much for popping by, Scarlet. Um, I've not actually been able to do any like Scarlet streams. Well, recently anyway. I need to get back onto it. But Scarlet streams like on like Friday nights. Does like old movie like streams, like really bad movies. Um, I'm like always busy on a Friday night, so definitely drop Scarlet a wee follow. Um, she's a great streamer, and like it seems like she pulls in a lot of people for these streams for these like looking back at these old shit films. Um, she's also a comedian as well, so that helps. Like that's why you start wearing eye makeup. Well, the thing is, Mick, you still look beautiful. Bad movies are great. Bollywood sci-fi is your fate. I've never seen a Bollywood sci-fi movie, but that sounds incredible. I'm down as coffee. There's so much chat going on. So, the important question that we always ask on this stream is, what did you have for your lunch? I had um like fishless fingers because I'm one of those vegans, um, and like a salad, and then I had a fruit salad as well. So I'm pretty burst, but in a good way. In a good way. No cheese toasties, no shit today. Scarlett so handsome with the single muffin. What kind of muffin? Was it a blueberry muffin? Was it a chocolate muffin? You recommend Enthrian? Don't know if that's how I'm pronouncing it right. Bollywood sci-fi movie. I need to look that up. Some vegan fish fingers are good. Yeah, the ones that we had were good. I assume there were corn ones. Vixen might be able to double check that one. Like had the pesto pasta. Whoosh. Yes, they were. Double chocolate. Aye, double chocolate muffin. That's where it's at. It's definitely where it's at. But yeah, it was the corn fishless fingers, which are smashing. Like they taste just like fish, which is good. What you after? Yasune, you guys have pretentious, but you had paprika and lemon roast chicken, homegrown salad leaves, edible flowers, raspberry vinegar dressing. That sounds pretty good. But then I did see you post up, I think it's a soup that you put up, and you had like the edible flowers in it and stuff, and that looked really, really good. Scientology just had the classic ham and cheese sandwich, crisps and Baby Bell to dab on that. There you go. Oh yeah, also like Kitsune definitely does not sound pretentious at all. Anyway, I think we should get up and go into it. Minute. Okay, well, hold on. Minute had the Weetabix because he's a lazy, predictable boy. I'm not gonna start the usual chat about whether or not Weetabix is good or not, but I'm glad that you had something. That you've not come to a stream of an empty tummy. Also, I hope that the carts went well, and I'm loving to see that you're streaming it. So when I can't get there, I can still watch Lucas like inevitably hit himself with a green shell. So the last time that we played Forgotten Anne was yesterday, so I should be able to remember it pretty well. But we've gathered up with the rest of the rebel Forgotlings. We have met the caretaker, who we don't really know who that is. It's kind of like a godly woman's voice, um, who was telling us about old ways. Um, Black Zoo Candy, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for popping by. I hope you're very well. I hope you enjoy the stream when we get round to it. I tend to talk a lot of shit, so bear that in mind. Um, so yeah, so we met the caretaker, and she has given our Arca wristwatch thing a new power. Instead of being able to distill Forgotlings and kill them, we can also inject them with the anima energy, which then brings them back alive. So we can bring back alive, bring the dead back alive. So essentially, we're Jesus Christ. Hello, Black Zoo Candy. Yeah, so that's the current state of things. And then we went and met up with the rest of the rebels, and Master Bonku has went in and killed a lot of them. But we went and saved them all. We brought them back alive, and now we're on like a retaliation attack. This will be like the last stream, I'd imagine. But we're coming up to basically take out Master Bonku and his production, because he is basically farming the Forgotlings for their energy, which is obviously a very, very bad thing. And we left it as me and Fig, or Fig and I, were going to try and sneak in by saying like, oh well, we've captured Fig. You know, I was like a double agent sort of thing the whole time and stuff. So we've distilled him in front of everyone to make them think that we're on Bonku's side, but his body has been taken away from us, which was not a part of the plan. So the plans went up a little bit tits up, but we'll see how we get on. And it was a terrible day of karting. Oh well, man, can't win them all. Billy Bonku. So you got more foods to make for your neighbours, etc. Oh, you're so kind. You'll be looking in the background. Cool, work away. Have a good day of being a nice citizen. There you go. Right, grab that controller off that cat, untangle it from there, and let's go. So it'll be interesting to see how this game is going to end up. Yes, so this is us on the train. Our boy Fig is away off to the side here. He's dead in a crate. We can't get past because one bum, I think his name was, not gonna let us. We need to do like a little search. A bit of searching around.
Fantastic carriage, isn't it? Master Bonku had it made for his trips into town. Doesn't get any better than this. I can't remember the last time I felt this calm. No rebel can reach us here.
You sure can't. You said no rebel could reach us here, right?
That's right. We're completely safe. What, with you here and me, of course. And me?
Suppose a rebel did strike. What would you do?
Well, I would hurry out of this lounge and conduct a good old search and destroy with Amp.
I see.
I can search and destroy. And this bum doesn't take your shit. He certainly does not. Did we find out like Amp's backstory? Oh yeah, he was dropped into a manhole, wasn't he? Also, it's not that great how it's zoomed in, and it's like the text is like massive. Okay, so we can sit down.
Madam Enforcer, Amp and Plumbum can take care of everything. Just stay in here and relax.
Oh, they're legit wanting me to stay around in here. Let me go through this door. Alright, cool. Fig's outside. How did I get excuse me. How did I get him? Oh, I can speak today. Let me see. How did I get to him unnoticed? One of those days.
Ah, smell of victory. You sure showed those puny rebels who's boss.
Yes, I certainly did.
The rebels are cunning, I'll admit that. But our very own eye in the sky proved to be more cunning by far.
It was a team effort.
I didn't do it alone. We're a team, remember?
Madam, to know that my work is... that I have to be a part of this historic days. Thank you.
Well, why don't we move into the...
Imagine that rebel leader in there, lifeless in a dark box like the thing he is.
Let's go inside.
I can't tell you how great it feels to finally get rid of these pesky rebels. I bet you planned this all that morning the rebels broke into your house.
We need to find a way to distract those slippers.
Whoa, I bet it was even earlier.
Okay. So we got Orca.
A plan like this needs to be thought out carefully.
But there's nothing you can really do it.
You succeeded.
No, I can see anyway. Yeah, look at Big Punished Bum Bum there. I wonder if he's got a pal who was like Revolver Ocelot. That'd be pretty good. Revolver. Here, man, they could have had Magnum as a revolver, and then you've got Revolver Ocelot, and then you've got Punished Bum Bum. Okay, so there's energy is going downstairs somewhere. Things aside, how they get noticed. Does not let me interact with these at the moment. But we can walk along a wee bit more. And I want to go down the stairs. Why is that letting me go down? That's strange. Am I just being a dum-dum? Okay. I find that strange as not let me go down these stairs. Okay, we've got something up here.
The rebels! They're attacking! Em, we gotta get downstairs. Get them! Catch them! Distill them! One of us should stay with you, Madam Enforcer. Who do you prefer, me or Amp?
Send Magnum?
You, Chief Inspector Magnum, of course.
Well, you heard her, Imp. Get a move on, you lousy bullhorn!
Yes, sir.
Well, so we've overloaded that. And we can actually turn this as well. Oh, okay. I get it now. We want to go way.
Oh, I'm trapped. Look, I'm trapped. The rebels got me.
The rebels
I'm stuck in here. Why do these things keep happening to me?
You gotta do everything yourself. Madam Enforcer, please, just take a seat. I'll deal with this.
We better open that door, Mike. Let's do it. Can I take control over Anne again? Okay. See yous.
Get me out of here!
Okay.
Is that you big trunk?
Yes, me.
Or should I say Punished Bum Bum? So yeah, so that's where Fig is. So we can actually bring him back to life now.
Where am I? Wait, am I in a box?
I'm living in a box. I'm living in a
It's so great to hear
cardboard
your
box.
voice again.
Never mind my voice. Get me out.
Well, I have good news and bad news.
Of course you do.
The good news is that you're alive again. That part of the plan worked perfectly.
Wonderful.
The bad news is that Magnum, Amp, and that big brute Plumbum are on the train with us.
Never mind. T-Man and Fig can solve that. Just let me out.
Well,
That's the bad news, isn't it?
Plumbum put a huge cargo box on top of you. It's too big for me to move.
You're gonna leave me in this box?
Once we reach the station, I'll get you out. I promise.
Then why did you revive me now? You could have just waited.
Oh. I didn't think of that.
I get to distill you again. Robot Cooper, hello, thanks very much for popping by, my pal. Have we found the baddie yet? So we have. It was Master Bonku. Essentially, what he's been doing is that the plant where a lot of the Forgotlings were getting sent to work, were actually getting sent to get like a mass distill. To turn them into more energy, which was then going to create the ether bridge, we thought like the ether bridge was like, you know, it's going to connect the real life to the Forgotlings world, which it is. However, if that bridge is connected, it shuts off all life. It shuts off all life from the Forgotling world. So essentially, it's like a mass genocide sort of thing. So yeah, so pretty bad shit. Like, so we are currently teamed up with the rebels, the rebel Forgotlings, and we're on our way to fuck up Master Bonku.
I'm so sorry. I guess it would have been better to wait. Will you be alright?
Just do what you have to do.
See you soon, Big.
Please don't forget about me.
Yeah, I better go back to my scene. Fucking hell.
Search failed. Did you spot the rebels, madam?
I won't say I caught the rebels because you'll be like, well, can you show me where they are?
Sorry, I saw no rebels anywhere.
Sneaky rebel waste. We'll get them sooner or later. I'll promise you that. Here we are, Tower Ground Station. Let's unload that jackknape in a box.
It's like the bombing run in Final Fantasy. Hello.
Welcome to Tower Ground Station.
I need to get to the tower as soon as...
I'm the station master now, and I don't have to take orders from you.
Don't you recognize the Great Enforcer?
Oh, is that so? Master Bunku personally informed me that your great enforcer aided the rebels in their attack on the plant.
Oh, whatever it was, I'm sure it was part of a cover story.
She destroyed the entire plant!
You really want me to believe that?
I haven't.
You think the Enforcer would have lied to me this whole time? Taking
That's,
advantage of my
Think away.
professional admiration of her?
We have a witness and mirror documentation placing the enforcer at the scene at what turned out to be the most serious rebel attack in realm history.
Oh. I'm sure the Enforcer can explain.
Well, it's clear that... the problem here is... in fact, the explanation is straightforward.
Let's say that Secti can't be trusted. Magnum, I don't want to fuck off Magnum because he legit is a gun, but he also really kind of looks up to us as well, and we've been tricking him this entire time.
How can I trust anything you say, Secti? No one officially appointed you station master.
But after Pax was gone,
Oh,
I assumed...
How dare you question my loyalty to Master Bonku?
Well,
Officer Magnum, please escort Secti to the central station and question him so we can uncover the source of his betrayal. I'll make sure you receive a promotion.
A promotion? But I'm already Chief Inspector.
I'm sure we can find a title better fitting for your stunning talent and wit.
That would be a dream come true, Madam Enforcer. I'll question Secti right away.
You've always
Ah,
been my
so
most
good.
trusted officer.
Thank you, Madam. Right away, Madam. We'll get to the bottom of this. Come along, Secti.
but, Madam Enforcer,
Quiet.
Well, good. Phew, that was close. Right, we're back at the central station. I have to find Fig and quick. Well, Fig got lifted away that direction. I guess we can only go down these stairs then. But did everyone have a good evening last night? I know a lot of you did see, but I officially finished my college course. Got the last assignment handed in, and it was an absolute bastard of an assignment as well. I hated every single second of it, but I got it handed in. I just need to wait now. I just need to wait to see what my grade is, because essentially what's happening with that is because there's a fucking pandemic outside, in case none of you know. But I couldn't actually do like my graded unit, which gives me my final grade for the year. and also my final grade for the entire H&D course. So we've had no like great unit to do, and these last assignments are essentially just being rushed out to us. We're not even allowed to do any remediation to them. They're essentially just going to get seen as at face value. And this Friday there's a meeting with all the lecturers, and they're going to look through all our work for the year and then give us a grade based on that. So I just need to see how it goes. Thank you very much, everyone. It feels good, you know, an old cunt like me going back into college and stuff. Like, I loved every minute of it as well. It was great. Just need to try and find a job now. Well, I'll wait till see what my grade is and take it from there, so I can tailor my CV and stuff. And then we'll put it down that I'm like an A student and stuff, you know. The rail system is working again. I ride the tram to the tower. But yeah, legit has been taken. Let's have a wee see. It's a fucking jarring starts. Look at this. We're legit going back to the start of the game now. I'll get rid of my face. And I'll bring my face back. All these cutscenes they're not lasting as long as what I think they are. I'm like, oh, I'll get rid of my face and stuff and let you see like how fucking beautiful this game looks, and it's just like, that's it. You can play the game again. So.
Who's out there? The tower is off limits. It's me, Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany's a pal.
Hey, Tiff. Would you open the gate, please?
Anne, Master Bonku locked himself in his tower. I tried to call him on the mirror, but something cut the transmission. I don't know what to believe. First, I heard you went over to the rebels' side. Then I heard it was all an undercover mission. I've known you my whole life, Anne. You owe me the truth. Which is it?
I think that's actually quite a difficult decision, because Tiffany is kind of sound. She's definitely like the interactions that we had with Tiffany at the start of the game were definitely that she's a nice Forgotling. She was worried about not working hard enough and her mistakes coming to light and stuff, and that we had her back and stuff. I kind of don't want to lie to Tiffany, but then at the same time we don't want to give away that we're rebels. Because if we say that we're on your side and stuff, we're going to be backstabbing Tiffany. That's difficult. What do you reckon? I like to throw difficult, like what I think is difficult choices over the years. So shall we say that we're on her side, or will we say that we're on the rebel side? You don't want to lie. Scientologist, me and you are very alike. I think, because yeah, I don't want to lie to her because she's been so nice, and she was legit just doing her job sort of thing. She doesn't realise what's happening in the plant. A lot of these Forgotlings actually don't realise what's happening in the plant. I'm going to tell the truth. She seemed concerned about Bongo too. She knows something's up. Yeah, definitely. I think maybe like the kind of the friendship that she has with Anne will be able to kind of sway Tiffany a little bit and go like, well, this is actually what's happening with Bonku and the plant. If their bed's just connected, you're going to die anyway. Yeah, we'll say that we're on the rebel side.
I don't agree with Bonku's methods anymore.
Anne,
It's a long story, Tiff.
how could you do this?
I'm trying to find a peaceful solution. We're not here to distill anyone.
We?
Look, Tiffany, I
don't care, Anne. You've made your choice.
Oh. Well. Oh, I mean, we don't actually have.
I need to get through, Tiff. It's important.
Why should I help you?
I need to speak to Bonku.
How could you turn your back on everything he's done for us?
A lot has happened. If you'd seen what I've seen, the plant was not what we thought it was.
I don't care about the plant. I care about you.
I was just thinking there. We currently don't have Arca. Oh wait, we don't actually have our wings anyway. Our wings broke, didn't they? So I was like, oh well, we can actually distill her, fly up to the top balcony bit where the light is. It looks like a balcony anyway, and then get in that way. Then restill her. Is that a word? Restill her. But I guess we could just keep talking to her and just kind of hopefully chip away at her.
I'm not opening the gate, Anne. You're a rebel now.
Are labels like that really necessary?
You even talk like a rebel.
I need to speak to Bonku.
What do you think Master Bonku would do to me if I let you in?
I know you're scared. I'm scared too. Help me convince Bonku to stop this madness. He attacked innocent Forgotlings.
They broke into your home. They sabotaged the pumping station. Anne, what did they say to win you over?
Tiffany, please don't do this. I need you to open the gate. If you don't, I'll have to. I've got to.
Say it. You'll distill me, right? Like our friendship never meant anything to you.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Because you're a rebel now. Rebels are peaceful and enlightened, right?
You're not being fair.
None of this is fair, Anne.
I guess we just have to distill her.
Hello there. Tiffany, is it?
Oh.
Open the gate, please, or I'm afraid I'll have
There
to
you go.
shorten that cord of yours.
Anne, how could you do this to me?
Sorry, Tiffany.
You betrayed Master Bonku too.
I'm trying to solve this.
I feel sorry for you, Anne.
I was a
I'm
legit
sorry you forgot what we had together.
a ball hair off distilling
I'm
her.
sorry you lost faith in those who gave you everything.
Goodbye, Tiffany. I'll miss you.
Leave me alone.
I will leave you alone. I won't distill you. It'll be nice. We'll close the door.
I used to come here every day. It seems darker now.
I like to think that we could
I've
have
known
distilled
Tiffany
her.
my whole life.
Sometimes you just grow apart.
That's no reason to give up on a friend.
You didn't give up on me.
Well, I just got an achievement there called Old Friends. So I reckon that there would have been like something that could have distilled her and that would have stopped you getting that achievement. Oh, this is where little pillow guy was painting, wasn't it? I think, like on top of that dial thing, there's a creature. The fuck is that supposed to be anyway? Looks like an angler fish without the angling bit. That was a good bit though. Yeah, that was a cracking bit. Because it really legit like stumped me. And the thing is, like, our interaction with Tiffany wasn't even like a big interaction, but it was enough to make you go, yeah, we are pals and all that kind of stuff. Deep Sound of Vice's Games Edition.
The job satisfaction here seems to need improvement.
He finally quit.
So we told the wee guy here who was painting and stuff, like, not to overdo it and stuff, because he'll crystallize. And he has, he's fucked the paintbrush away. There you go, that's nice. I'm guessing we need to get in there at some point, but it's going to require doing like a big daft puzzle. hear Fig just... Oh wait, hold on. Fig is like legit doing stuff down there. I just didn't realise. He started doing it when I was like reaching the top anyway. Yeah.
We'll meet up ahead.
I like how far like Fig absolutely launches you as well. Maybe he would have been a crystal if he chose different. Yeah, I reckon that's what might have happened. I'm just like trying to think, it's like, is there enough stuff in this game that's that would justify for like another playthrough? Like not like I'll do like another playthrough on stream, but just like in my own time. So what we picked up there was, we need your help with the construction of the Ether Bridge. Report to the workshop and join us today.
Let me take care of this. No, that didn't do it.
So we've got some stuff to
Maybe
do
there's
there.
a switch somewhere.
There is a switch. Switch right here, but there's no arc again. We can sort that out. Just done that. So we need arc again so we can turn that. And it's not letting me climb up to the top.
Cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Cream does in fact rise to the top. Fatman Gaming 123. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for popping by. Hope you're doing very well. Hope your streams are going well. I hope you battered many people. Hope you battered many people in UFC last night. Right, okay, I think we might need to just draw the Arca up the switch, then instill it. Like that. And then we can flip the switch. Sweet as a nut. So that should allow us then to climb up to the top. You got destroyed in every fight on the UFC last night. That's upsetting. But you're saying that there were ranked matches. So if you look at it this way, you've been now put down to a very low rank. So then you just batter everyone else at that rank and just rise to the top, like your man Macho Man Randy Savage. So there you go.
Finally, I get to see your home.
You're fake. Don't go in there and start snooping around my fucking house. He definitely wants to shag us.
No lights?
Bonku must have cut the flow from his anima reserve.
Well, this is nice. Great view, good closet space, and what, 3 floors?
And a balcony.
Huh, impressive. I'm not crazy about the neighborhood, though.
Home's under the hammer. Oh, look at it is.
There's a distilled Forgotling here.
I know.
It's Dilly. I knew him.
He broke in. I had to make a choice.
I know. It's all right.
There he is, wee Dilly. The beloved scarf of a cheerful computer programmer. Will be a cheerful one working for Naughty Dog, am I right, eh? Cause all the crunching, eh? Topical stuff here, eh? Topical stuff. Oh.
Are we just gonna leave him here?
Big, I want to bring him back alive, but I need anima. All the anima reserves downstairs are gone. I'm trying to think, maybe we need to go... One of the scarf is an inside joke. Yeah, I reckon maybe one of the developers had like a red scarf that they wore like all the time. I've got a funny feeling we might need to go back, get the anima that we used for the elevator. Because there's no anima in here. Because I would like to bring Dilly back alive. Because we were really bad at the start and we did kill him. Right, cool. Let's do that. Locked. There must be a way down. Yeah, there's an elevator. There's not an elevator. Oh, I thought I'd got this out of my head. There's a ladder. In case you didn't know, the entire stream yesterday I kept on calling ladders elevators, and it's still happening. Big's worth in his life, I guess. Yeah, but then if I de-still him, and then instill, again, I don't know if instill's a word, then I instill Dilly, Big's still going to be dead, if you know what I mean. Surely we... That's gonna be fine. There you go. We Gucci, baby. Yeah, it's Stig's choice though, isn't it? But then I want all the pals. I want all the pals. There you go. He's gonna be shite scared of us now. The last thing he's seen was us killing him.
Enforcer? What happened? Mr. Fig, what are you doing here? Oh, I mean, who are you? I don't know you. I'm a welder at the workshop.
Relax, Dilly. It's a long story, but the point is Anne is on our side now. She brought you back.
Who? How?
We're making our way into the tower to talk Bonku out of escalating this conflict further.
You're going for the secret entrance like we planned?
Yes.
Right. What can I do?
Bulb and his cohorts will arrive as soon as we've disabled the security systems. Help them get through here.
You can count on me.
Dilly, I'm sorry for what I put you through.
Don't mention it. We all do better when we know better.
There you go. All our sins. We've repented of our sins, I think. The only one that we haven't brought back alive was the... There was like a light. It wasn't like it was the big. It was like the clock thing at the central station. We found out that they were a rebel, and we killed them. So we still have blood on our hands.
Fig, could you help me here?
Oh, you're right. We need to flip them at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
That's a bit shoddy, but it's very forgiving. My Arca isn't charged. Kill Fig? We must have to kill Fig here then. Yeah, we must have to kill Fig. And then we can open that door and then restill. Minute, you checking out the Wholesome Direct later on, by the way? I did not know there was a Direct. What time is the Direct on at? Also, have they said like what they're planning on showing off? Is it purely Paper Mario? 6 PM. I will be checking it out. Checking it out. It's legit just called the Wholesome Direct. It's not a Nintendo one. Alright. But it is to do with Nintendo, right? Like, it is for like the Switch and shit, but... bunch of indie games. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll be checking that out. I better not distill this one. Alright, okay. Where the fuck am I gonna get Arca from? Anima. Arca. I got a wee achievement there saying nostalgia. Yeah, and none of these are. None of them are full. The presentation will have will have new footage or announcements from upcoming games such as Bublets, Spirit Fair, Skateboard. Skateboard does look pretty good. Little Witch in the Woods, Guardian Story, whatever it's, and Rainy Season. The Skateboard. Why does anyone want the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater remakes when that is coming out? I mean, does Skateboard have an absolute ripping soundtrack? Although I did read up that the your remake of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is not going to have the Public Enemy Anthrax Bring the Noise song on it, which is very upsetting because that song is it's a straight up banger. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? My Arca isn't charged. I can't distill. Big. Burn this, nothing happens because there's no Arca. But yeah, like I say, I didn't even know that a wee wholesome direct was on. Thank you very much for bringing it to my attention. See, this is why you're good people. You help me with wholesome content. Anything I can draw from it? Very strange. Wait, hold on. Can I do anything with this? No. I think we need to go outside and try and get anima from somewhere. There was anima kicking about at the front. Next to what's her face, and as oh you fucker. I don't think you can die in this game, but it would make sense that she could die after that fall. Yeah, sorry, there was Arca anima at the front door next to Tiffany. There was like 3 barrels of it. But I think it's daft as fuck if it's wanting me to go all the way back here just to grab some. That's got some now. Is Dilly still kicking about? No, Dilly is away. Dilly's away to basically help the rest of the rebels use the secret entrance. Huh. Can't interact with that. But we need Fig. Yeah, the launch is up here. Be Chivo for the single possible death. So the other death was, we actually do still have blood on our hands, and that was from the central station, and it was from the kind of the clock thing that was there. Because there was a whole thing between Secte and it. We had to try and figure out which one was a rebel, and we guessed right which one was a rebel, and that was like the clock thing. But we haven't actually been able to go and be still that. But we still have blood on our hands. There's a lot less blood on our hands than what there was. There you go. Batman giving us a wee wave for the little fizzy juice. We still need to think of a name for him. So any suggestions is the name for the channel's mascot of the little can of juice would be lovely. Right, we've got one of these puzzles. Okay, so That one does have to go in there. That one has to go into there. Need to move these round. Where can that one go? Oh, this one's gonna be... Right, okay, hold on. I reckon... This one... Oops, no. This one... Shit, that's not where I wanted to put it. I reckon this one here is going to be like right at the back corner. It's actually been nippy to pull. How about One Can Dab Man? It's a good name. It's quite a mouthful, but it's on the list. Does it not show you? It does not. Like, they only light up when they're in the right place. And Arctic Fox, hello, thank you very much for coming by. And also thank you very much for your follow earlier. Very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. We're currently on this puzzle here. We've been quite okay with these puzzles so far in the game. The last one was an absolute breeze. But we'll see how this one gets on. But what are the white lines? Oh, so these white lines, they're just a part of the design. Oh, it would then make sense. Oh yeah, so some of them, I didn't even notice that for Scientologists. Some of them are pink and some of them are not. Yeah, okay. So can that only goes right round that circle. So possibly put that one there, this one here, this one far round as I can do, that back to normal, that, yeah, kind of there. That was right. Usually, like, what I've noticed with these ones is, like, if I can travel to the furthest possible place, then that is where it has to go. No problem. Never heard of this game, but it seems cool. Yeah, this game was launched last year, maybe 2018, probably 2018. It was launched in 2018 and no one really talked about it, which is a shame. But I mean, unfortunately, that's what happens with a lot of indie games. They get launched and some have like really, really big kind of successes and stuff, but some don't. And you usually find the ones that don't, they're smashing. They're really, really good. Like, I played this at EGX, which is a gaming conference that happens like every year, like the Eurogamer Expo. And I played it like 2 years in a row, and I got to see the development of it along the way. And I fell in love with it then because it attracted me because of its visuals. And then, like, I didn't even buy it on launch day, so there you go. Yeah, the puzzle's making room for the rest of them to come through. And yeah, and they also do light up when they're in the right spot. Or do you mean you have to move them far this? Usually, just like if it has to travel the most amount of spots, that's usually where it has to go, sort of thing. Like this one here, probably that one's gonna be right at the bottom there. Shit, because we've kind of solved that one. But we can move that there. We can move that there. which then leaves a space. You're just going to get moved around like that way. There you go. This feels like a Richie scene there. What? Because I'm being like absolute. Not probably. Yeah, like I just. You're giving me all the hints in the world, and I'm not really paying proper attention to them. So I do apologise. Slowly morphing into Richie.
I haven't been here for years.
Which way do we go?
Up.
Either way.
Up it is.
It is done. It is done. Nah, that was figured out way too quickly, even with hints. I'm misreading the puzzle. Oh, am I? Is that legit what's happening? Am I making the puzzle harder for myself, but still managing to complete it? Is that what's happening? Well, I could be a prick and be like, well, that's how I intended to play the game. But I'm not, because that's not the script at all. It's legit just, that's how I've read that, is legit how I've read that puzzle. And that's, the thing is, that is probably one of the last types of those puzzles that we'll deal with in this game. And for an entire game, I've been thinking it is like, no, I've not been looking at the two different colours. I've just been looking at it and going like, well, it's trial and error on whether or not that one lights up in that space. Like, I'm thinking in my head, that one only lights up if it's in that specific space. Harsh words call him Richie. I know I'm just getting so destroyed. No, I mean, Richie, I know, Robot, this is your patter. He is the Scottish ninja though. Where? Where? I know, man. I know. We're getting progress.
This is the
We're
core chamber.
rolling up.
Banku taught me how to use the Arca to operate the service lifts. I used to play here.
Not exactly a safe playground.
Banku didn't know, of course.
Rise to the top,
It
oh
used to be
yeah.
so cold in here. Looks different too. The lifts will take us to Banku's private rooms. Before I got my own place, this is where I used to live. From there we can access the control room and turn off the security system so Bob can get in.
What if Banku won't listen to reason?
Then he'll turn on the ether bridge. But he'll listen. I know he will. But I'm afraid I may have to face him alone. In Banku's eyes, you'll always be the one who turned me against him.
Whatever you need, Anne.
Kazati, thank you very much for the follow. Showing your love. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you very much for popping by. Thank you very much for the follow. Sit back and relax. I hope you enjoy what you see of Forgotton Anne, because it's a great game. Everyone's entitled to a few Richie moments, I suppose. Yeah, I know, but a few's okay. But when you start doing Richie things all the time, that's bad. Okay. If I hold that down, that lights that up. Oh, that is loud. We control the elevator from that there. Have a wee look around to see if there's anything else worth looking at. So we got ourselves a new memento. And got a blueprint. The art style in this game is super awesome. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a very kind of Ghibli-esque type of anime style, whereas like the colours are not like super bright. They're very kind of muted, kind of pastel-y. Beautiful. Okay, that doesn't make it anywhere near as much noise as when you're not standing. That was good. Maybe we just want to do it that way. I don't understand. Which is just funny because the conversation isn't quite two-way. It feels like something like one something way, like one something way. It can be like I think the conversation. That's horrible noise. I think what the problem with Twitch is like you have that delay. So like I'll be doing something and then you will be like, oh right, okay, that is. Oh, I think it might be this, or I think it might be that, but like in my head, like, well, I'm past that, or I'm trying to think of something else. I think that's where you get the issue with Twitch. And Fig just climbed away. He just ran away. Okay, so I'm assuming we bring this one down. That controls that. That controls that one. We just need them all down here. Yeah, the delay, no tone of voice. Yeah, I mean it's the same thing when you're like texting. Excuse me, like if you're like instant messaging a friend or something like that. Oh wait, I need that down. Any sort of text communication, there's going to be information that's like misconstrued. Like sarcasm is like one of those things. It's like there's like a lot of time there's no way to pick up if you're being sarcastic or not. And I'm generally use sarcasm quite a lot.
But the cream
and it just like it was that. Cream does in fact rise to the top. Alter 76. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for popping by the stream. Sit back, get your feet up, get comfy, get cozy, get something to drink, get something to eat. This is a nice comfy cozy one. But you get to see me be extremely daft and be terrible at puzzles, even though it's the thing that I stream. You get to see me be an absolute fool. Like, I have no idea what I'm trying to do here, but it's happening. What is up? That's the same with me, but I tend to try and stick to sarky comments to people, and they'll make and try and get like definitely. What's happening here? Oh shit! Remember, Aaron, you can jump. Jump in this game. I don't understand why you move some of these things around though. Like, that was weird. That was a weird one. I don't understand why you would move some of the platform. Like, I moved some platforms that really seemed like they didn't have to be moved at all. Back it. We're getting there. Alrighty. Oh, this looks confusing. Oh, this is hurting my brain.
I can't think of anything.
Did you really work at the plant?
I actually designed parts of it. Back then, I thought it would be a power plant producing anima from crystals.
And when you found out what it was?
I knew I had to stop it. Not just the plant, Banku as well.
Okay.
I explained my thoughts to Rini, the supervisor of the plant, remember?
How could I forget?
We were pretty close back then. She ratted me out. Before I knew it, I was stripped of my validation sticker and had to escape the plant chest over heels.
Then what?
I found a place underground, and a few like-minded Forgotlings. Bob wanted your Arca, but I was sure you'd join our side once you saw what you saw.
That was risky.
It worked, didn't it?
I guess we'll find out.
Cake's here to search. Hey, not the camera. And bash your wee face into lots of things. They can't bash your head into the camera. Right. Let's tackle this, shall we? Right, we're standing with that one. Highlights the one over the right hand side. This one does not light up anything that I can see. That one highlights the one that Fig's on. And that's what we've got, isn't it, Cake? What do you think? Am I stupid? I do all the puzzles wrong. I am stupid. Right. I think. Okay. Oh, right, okay, so that one does. Watching you cake. I'm going to try and knock over that camera. This is also, if you're new to the stream, this is also one of the struggles. Is try to play video games with a cat is getting in the way of everything. Oh no, I'm not saying that at all. I just generally like a lot of puzzles. Like it goes back to, it kind of goes back to me. I'm probably using the word stupid badly. Probably. Although I know I see. Probably what I'm saying, like from a few streams back and stuff. How like I tend to overthink things. It's Christ cake. Like sometimes I take like a face value and be like, oh right, that's how you solve it, and then I go like, it can't be that easy, and then in my head I go, well, it has to be super complex and all that kind of stuff. Like I end up, essentially what happens in my head, there's like a war going on inside my head. It's just like, right, it can't be that easy, then easy it is. Or there's things that are being designed where it's like quite obvious, and they want you to look at that, and I will see right past it. For example, past puzzles that you had there, like I didn't realise there's different colours. I didn't even realise that at all. So, right, let's move this right down to where we are. Then we can stand on it. This one here. Right, okay. Move that up to there and then Fig. I'm assuming that's what I wanted to do. With that one anyway. Then if we go into this one here. Go into that one, we can only go some of them. But then this one. Oh, we need to make a kind of branching thing. We need to kind of piggyback these across. But where Fig is, I think Fig has to come down. Probably just to his original location. This thing is like, if we move over there, we can just jump onto his platform. This one here, I think we just need to bring this up. And then we jump on this one. We do ourselves a wee jump. And we bring this across. Oh! Oops, I just scared Cake. Sorry, Cake. Oops. Fuck. Right, okay. Don't do a big jump then. That's what we have to do. Okay. Right, okay. That's not that bad. We just need to move this one back. Why did you make Anne jump so far then? I didn't think she would jump that far. That was a Richie moment. That was a Richie moment. That was a stone cold Richie moment. Although what I will say is, I was watching Richie play Oddworld this morning, And he surprisingly, for a game that is a hard game, he's really good at it. I was actually like, I was surprised. Like, I guess we just walk off the edge. The animation, it surprised you too. Oh yeah, totally. Like, she proper launched herself. Holy fuck. I thought I should grab onto it. Are yous ready? Are yous ready for a whole stream of this? This is what's gonna happen. The thing is, like, we have to move over that side as well. So it's not in the way of, like, or do we? I think we've been doing this wrong. So even if I leave it at that corner, actually no, wait, I have to, yeah, I do have to move it. What I was going to say is like, oh, we leave it here, we just drop off the side, and then we jump up, and then we go, but then this platform doesn't go all the way down. The thing about Oddworld is, I guess it's actually similar to Flashback. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I totally get that. It's the same sort of like, you know, it's like several animations to do like pull-ups and similar to this, you know. There's not like you just climb, you automatically climb. There's a process to it, sort of thing, and it's like the timing of jumps and stuff as well. Right. We have to like that. Oh, you fucker! Oh my god, my hands are like so sweaty. 2D action-based platform with stealth, yeah, exactly. That's it. It's Oddworld, innit? God, my hands are so sweaty. Like I get quite clammy hands the way it is already. I need to have a wee break after that. Yes, I know. Fucking hell. Let's have a wee break after that one. That was, I nearly rolled off the edge there. We would have had to start all over again. But aye, what I was saying is like I usually have quite clammy hands anyway, clammy hands, and when it was like proper asshole clenching shit like that, oh, big sweats for days, right? Hopefully not fall off this platform. You know what I haven't seen in this game? Well, actually, that's a lie. I was gonna say I've not seen a toilet in this game, but we have seen a toilet because we've seen a statue pish into a toilet. But imagine like in this area here, I've not seen a toilet. Like you're really desperate for the toilet, and the closest toilet to you is like up this tower, and you have to do all this. You definitely shit yourself. Can't hold it in. I need to do this big puzzle so I can get to the top. Oh, I need a poo. That'll be you. You're gonna eat poo in your pants. We have power. Right.
This was my home.
Where's Bonku?
Not here. He'll be at the atrium at the very top, with his ether bridge.
Adult nappies. Oh yeah, maybe in this world, like, suppose do these Forgotlings, do they actually piss and shit? Bear in mind, there's only 2 humans here, Anne, and then there's Master Bonku. You have to dab every time you shit yourself in stream. And I know, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to think. It's like, well, that statue was pissing, but then that statue in real life does piss. A lot of questions. We need to clear up the lore of this game.
Pretty photo.
Pretty photo. And on that note, we're talking about piss and stuff, and all of a sudden, I need to go for a piss. I don't think we went for a piss break yesterday as well. Those things. It's just one of those days. So yeah, we're going for a wee break. There's a perfect opportunity for you to then go and have a piss, for you to go and refill your beverage, for you to restock on snacks, because we'll be right back. Hello, and we are back. Adjust myself, not in a weird sexual way or anything like that. Get my bum comfy. Right. Hope you all had a wonderful break. I had a fantastic break.
I'd stand on that balcony every night, close my eyes, and feel the rain on my face. I had no idea Bonku took this photo. It's from the day I moved out. You know, he got me a bike for my birthday once. It was this horrible old thing he found who knows where. But I loved that bike. First time I rode it was in here. I knocked over a desk and 2 lamps.
Okay. Is it not? There was a point. Well, between me and you, give you one of those fellas. Oh, we got some more wings there. Those are Bonku's first prototypes of my wing. Got them for my 10th birthday. Let's try to see what these blueprints are. Just kind of like the lift system that we were dealing with there. Bronze.
Fig, what if he won't listen to me?
Take a look at this place, Anne. You're his whole life. You just need to remind him.
Can we go here? Yeah. Got ourselves a new memento. Good morning, Anne. Happy 10th birthday. I've done my best to plan a wonderful day for you. Hope you'll like it. First things first. Breakfast is ready in the living room, where I also have your first present ready. Love, Bonku. Bonku seems to be, he was a nice person. Bit of a bastard now.
Behind this door is Bonku's private study. I was never allowed in there.
So let's go and fuck him up. Still that motherfucker.
I was never allowed in here. This is the place
private
closest
study.
to the ether. Bonku went in here when he wanted to think and be alone. All these stories from the ether gathered in the same room. This must be the closest thing to the human world you can get without actually being there.
Why didn't he let you in here?
He never told me.
But it sounds like his private study. I legit thought it was going to be a small room. Not like a legit fucking library. The title reads, A Doll's House. A note inside reads, the young woman realizing a condescending shackles of a relationship and has to decide whether to stay or to leave. Sort of like what we're going through, isn't it? We're kind of we were shackled to Bonku. It's a book titled Don Quixote. There's something written on the bookmark. A noble man convinces himself that he a knight. Also, if he has not been to Japan, Don Quixote the store is fucking wild. You buy anything and like, if you can think of it, they probably sell it. Like when we were in Osaka, they have a giant Don Quixote. Also, Don Quixote is in the Yakuza games as well, and legit you can just buy any old shite from them in the game as well. But and it's just like that in real life. But in Osaka there was, I think it was 8 floors. It might have been more. 8 floors, and it was 24/7, and you can just buy whatever you want. You just buy whatever you want. Like one bit there was. Hey all, congratulations Fizzy. Andrew, thank you very much, man. That's it. College life is behind me now. Just need to wait for my grade. So yeah, like at one corner there was like a sex toy corner. I know you, Andrew. They'll get a job. I'll try my best. I just think it's going to be like an absolute pain in the arse getting a job during a pandemic, but we'll see how. But yeah, like we're talking about Don Quixote in Japan. So like one corner is like all these sex dolls and like fucking fleshlights and engas and all that kind of stuff. And then right round the corner from that there was just like gunpla. It's just like, it's like you can pick yourself up a wee gunpla set with all like with like the cutting mats and like the tools and all that kind of shite, and then right around the corner you can just get yourself a flashlight to shag yourself into, and then you can just go away and get like Kit Kats like with hundreds of different flavors, just like around the corner from that. Not to be a downer, but it's a pain in the arse to get a job at any time in my experience. Getting a job can be an absolute pain in the arse, man. I've legit had like job interviews where I thought I was like, oh yeah, right, okay, like this is a piece of piss, like they have to like employ me, and then you just get a phone call, or not even a phone call, it would just be like an email being like, oh, there was someone else, and you're like, for fuck's sake, man. That's a phrase you hear when you join. What? The phrase is not to be a downer. Also, Snoogans. Hello, pal. How's it going? There's a book called Siddhartha. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Siddhartha. There's a handwritten note inside. A young upper-class man finds inner peace by rejecting desire. No, the fleshlight. I mean, like, Snoogans loves this like fact about me. But yeah, like how I used to be a manager at a sex shop. Like the job interview for that was interesting. The fact that barely anything of the job got discussed. So the regional manager, when he was interviewing me, he seen on my CV that I worked for Game at some point in my life. So I used to be a senior sales manager at Game, and he's like, "Oh, you used to work at Game? Like, what's your favourite game and all that?" He's like asking me about my favourite games and that, and I was like, "Oh, just saying." I was like, "Oh, I like one of my favourites is like Final Fantasy VII and stuff." He's like, "Oh yeah, it's amazing, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Oh, what have you been playing recently and all that?" And he's like, "Oh." I feel like he's just completed his 10th playthrough of The Last of Us. I was like, oh man, like I really enjoyed The Last of Us, and we just sat and talked about The Last of Us, and then at the end of it, he's just like, you've got a job. And that was it. And I was like thrown into the deep end of selling grot and dildos and fleshlights. What a life that was. This book is called Frankenstein. In the margin of a dog-eared page it reads, "Through curiosity and skill, a scientist creates not a dream, but a nightmare." Andrew, you're dying to go to Japan. Heard it's expensive. So, see like alcohol. Alcohol is expensive, especially if you're drinking in bars. food is cheap, and pretty much everything else is reasonably priced. I wouldn't say it was like expensive. Like traveling around is like super cheap as well. If you like, usually what you find if you're going to like Tokyo and stuff, that you're using the underground a lot. So you just get yourself one of these Sika cards, and you just load that with money, and it's you tap that in and out when you're going in and out of the station. So it charges you how based on the journey that you've done. The best way to do it. I love the updates for the grot shop. Miss them now. Yeah, like I loved working in the grot shop for a bit, but then I got to the point where I was like, this is not a healthy lifestyle. You still got your secret card in your wallet. I gave mine to a pal who's going to Japan. I was just like, well, there you go. I think it still had some on it. So, but yeah, like after a while, you've seen some like really bad folk sort of thing in the sex shop. It's a book called Prince. According to attached note, it's about strategy regarding control of people by playing them against each other. This is going to be just me reading books, and this is the point where I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just going to talk shite. Any good stories for working in the grot shop? Man, there is a lot of good stories. So we had like regulars come in quite a lot. Fucking hell. Oh, I didn't realise there was like a wee bit here. So yeah, we had we had regulars come in. So there used to be a guy, and I shit you not. So fuck it, I'll pause. Right, so I can concentrate on the story. Right, so we had our regulars and all that, and there was one guy who, like, every week, without doubt, he would buy a penis pump. Every week, without doubt, he'd buy a penis pump. And like, I worked there for half a year. I seen this dude every week for half a year, and he bought a penis pump. He bought different ones at different times. Sometimes he bought the same one that he's bought previously. The Pumpinator was supposed to be black and black. So, hello Burning Chrome. Thanks very much for popping by. I like it's like the viewer count is racking up as I'm talking about sex shops and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so like I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Like, I mean, not to phrase it that way, what was wrong with him or anything like that, but like I was like, that has a lot of penis pumps for one man. So I used to sit there and just like I used to like think of stories and stuff, or like think of my regulars' lives, like what do they do outside of the sex shop and stuff. So like I made up a story in my head that this guy who, me and my part timer, so we'd only work one at a time. So you're in the sex shop by yourself for like 10 hours a day, and bad like. So me and my part timer, we called him El Pumpo. So like anytime that El Pumpo came into the shop, we would text each other, be like, El Pumpo's in, and he just bought a penis pump. So we came up with a story that he was buying them, and he was making a robot for Robot Wars with them. Very good. Oh, Shaman just naming. Can't believe you kink Shaman Jimmy the Pumpinator. Here, El Pumpo. He just all he would do is just buy penis pumps, and then so like, fucking, I would do all the ordering and stuff for the shop as well. So like I would say like what DVDs I wanted in the shop, what toys, like all the ordering was down to me. Like I properly just ran this grot shop by myself, and had my part timer work a day of the weekend. Although you'd assuming he was married. El Pumpo. His tagline is, "You're getting pumped." I would just love to see a robot for Robot Wars just purely made out of like penis pumps. I think that would have been incredible. But yeah, like so, I did all the ordering and all that kind of stuff. So if you done well in the shop, you got some good figures and stuff. Sorry, let me kind of rephrase that again. Like, when you're doing an order, and you can order from the warehouse, which was like the company owned warehouse and stuff, so where normal warehouse, or you can order from what was called Arrigo. So Arrigo was basically like a German warehouse, like a German wholesaler. So if you done well in your sales for like the month, you got like a better allocation of Arrigo orders. So they were like more costly to get shipped in from Germany and stuff, and they had a bigger price tag, but they were also better products. So after Germans, those fucking Germans that again with their sex toys. So we would have it that my Arrigo order would only be penis pumps, because I was like, if I can get a Arrigo order, it's just purely of penis pumps. I'll sell them all. I'll sell them all, no bother, and it'll make me look good and make the shop look good. So I remember doing like my first, like when that dawned on me, I was like, oh, here we go, because I was like, El Pumpo would buy them all, like without a doubt. I guarantee it. I'd put money on it. So I was doing like the order and stuff, and I was like, da. And then I phoned up the purchaser for the company, did it all there. Like 10 minutes later, I get a phone call from my regional manager. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Just buying all penis pumps? I was like, right, listen to me. I'll sell them. I guarantee you I'll sell them, and I guarantee you I'll sell them all to the one guy. And he was just like, bullshit. And I was like, no, watch this space. And safe to say, yeah, El Pumpo would just buy them all. And ever since then, my regional manager was just like, just keep buying penis pumps until he stops coming in. There you go. That was one of the stories from the sex shop. I'll stagger them. There's no point in giving you all the stories in the one go. This book is called Faust. Someone enjoyed a note in the cover of the page. A man is seduced by a dream that destroys him. Might be about El Pumpo, that story. We've got another wee bit we can actually watch. Oh, we don't. That was mixed up. You just made yourself laugh. Imagine what those pumps work well each time. You just have to keep buying bigger ones. He's just like to the point where he is now just become a penis with a man attached to it.
This is the way to the atrium. It won't move. We have to shut down the security systems before we can go up. The door to the security room is in here somewhere.
Like, fuck, there's a man on that penis. Fucking hell. I can't even read chat, I'm tearing up. Fucking Jesus Christ. Wimrick the Red, hello, I'm not sure you want to watch and possibly spoil the ending. If you really like puzzle platformers and all that kind of stuff, it's not a long game as well. I highly recommend this to people to play. But actually knows. I really highly recommend it to people to watch, to play and stuff. If you're really interested about playing it, I would probably say duck out. Not to spoil, because we're coming up to the end. Also, when we're Red, you came in at some discussion, by the way. So big it opens up like a phone box. Going down the street like a kid. It's like, basically it's like an angel from fucking Eva. English teachers hate this game though. Yeah, we still don't know why Forgotten is spelt the way it is spelt. Oh fucking hell, right, okay, there seems to be hidden pipes. You've been watching other broadcasts we've been playing. Yeah, it's a great game. I've had a lot of fun with it. I can't go up. I can't go up and see. I can't go over here. Oh, A novel entitled Peter Pan. Scribble on the cover. A boy refuses to grow up and leave his fantasy world. Seems like a lot of these books are sort of tailored to this kind of world, aren't they? All things that we can relate to, isn't there? Galleon 3.03. El Pumpo. He'd always buy. Well, another thing was, sorry, I'm going back to him. Another thing that was really strange about him, strange, I hate using these words, but he would always pay using a debit card, which was very strange to see within the sex shop. Because a lot of people would just pay with stuff using cash because they don't want like a paper trail. For him, he was just like that card, boof, boof, all the time. What a guy. That guy. You know, the El Pumpo. Like, I tell people that story and stuff, like, it's the first story I go to when people ask me about the sex shop I used to work in. And, like, on my phone, I point my phone there, because that's my phone there, because I use it as the camera. Like, I still have texts to my part-timer, like, talking all about El Pumpo and stuff. Like, I can just go to my part-timer's name in text and then search and type in El Pumpo and it comes up with all the text about Pumpo Galleon 3.03 El Pumpo's Requiem. I mean, he was leaving a trail of used pumps, so paper was the least of his worries. Always pay with card unless you can avoid sales tax. I got a funny feeling he wasn't.
Here we are. You can shut
Far
off
enough to
all
go
the
there.
tower security systems from here. Depleters, gate controls, mirrors, you name it.
Let's get to it.
What the fuck is
There's a
happening?
bunch of switches. I'll take the one up there.
Right. Let's play this video game. Instead of talking about a penis with a man hanging off it. Right, what can we do with this? Right, we can give this a wee switch, can't we? And lowers that down to there. Oh, you pig, that's a horrible noise. To say it's like, oh, if I go on that, it's like I can't see how I move it up, but it does it automatically. Now the college is done. The streams will the streams be longer or 2 hours each spot. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I might actually start streaming from 2 o'clock and do a 3-hour slot. When's the pumping stream? And do an IRL stream and we'll go and visit my old work. There's more stories as well. I'll stagger the stories. What I might actually do as well, I might add a glass check. I might add a glass check redemption thing for a grot story. Just chatting tales from the grot shop. One of the funny things as well about it was one of my pals kept on saying that he was going to keep sending Google loads of messages telling him to change the sex shop, the name of the sex shop on Google Maps from what it was called to Aaron's Grotto. He's like, I'm going to do it. It's like, it needs to be called Aaron's Grotto. I know what I'm saying, man. Yeah, save up your glass checks for now until I add that in. Assuming that's not going to do it also. Allowed.
That'll clear the way for Bulb to blow the wall.
Let's.
And of course it would stop as soon as I went and moved that down. Definitely do not put it at 100. I'm really panicky. It really needs to be. There you go. Lovely noise. I know, right? Mate, this is YouTube content. Get on it. Get on that 100k view and tell them all to watch your stream. Partner now in time. I think it's like I only worked there for 6 months. There's only so much I can say about this play drop shop. I don't run out of content pretty quickly. What a fucking place though.
I can't drag this out any longer.
Let's go.
6 months is eternity in a grog shop. Andrew, it felt like it, man. It really, really did. Like, I was losing my sanity pretty quickly. That fucking place. But as you can imagine, it's not exactly the busiest of places. I guess we have to go round to that. So yeah, you can imagine it's not the busiest of places. That you kind of just like sitting there. You were also told you weren't allowed to bring in like laptops or anything like that. Because like some guy in one of our shops was on his laptop and customers came in and he ignored them. So that was it. It takes one asshole to ruin it for everyone else. So like, I wasn't even allowed to have the Wi-Fi password. Put my phone into it. Because they're like, oh no, because we want you paying attention and stuff. And then I had basically no signal anyway for 4G. So I was just basically sitting there, like surrounded, like imagine like the architect from the Matrix set from instead of screens behind them, it's just DVD after DVD after DVD of porn. That's what it was like. And it just feel like hours. It was hellish in the end. Just Google sex shop stories when you run out. You can claim it's a true story and then leave out that it's not yours. Ah man, I'd rather have them come straight from me. The way I remember these stories. You know?
Did that thing just move on its own?
I think so.
Oh, here we go.
Anne, get out of here!
Holy fuck, is that a mech? We were talking about mechs yesterday.
Tick-tock, little Anne. Tick-tock, what's your plan?
Anne, I'm trapped!
Hang on, Big, I'm on my way!
You probably do keep this DVD
Little Anne.
industry alive.
So far on your decline. No reason to be sad. It happens, it happens.
We need to talk to Bunku! Let us go!
Why should we? Nothing matters. Tick-tock. Fear or love, darkness or light. It all leads to neglect. Everybody's looking out for themselves. Useless Forgotlings blinded by their purpose. The Master will activate his ether bridge. He will power it with the Arca, and this world will crystallize.
That's why we have to stop him!
What happens, happens. Tick-tock. Find your peace.
You think you can keep me trapped in here?
Tick-tock. It'll hold, little Anne.
Stop it!
It leads nowhere. Tick-tock. You must see that. Wake up, little Anne. Wake up.
What? What did you just say? Tink, is it you?
You know that monster?
It's not a monster. She used to be my alarm clock.
That thing?
She was smaller back then. Oh, Tink, what has he done to you?
I am his masterpiece. From his work desk, I have seen him unlock the potential of anima. Tick-tock, and tame the Arca. I witnessed him overcoming the laws of crystallization.
You taught me how to tell time and woke me up every morning.
I have evolved. I am no longer subject to Forgottling weaknesses. The Master gave me arms to turn the pages of his books. He connected me to platforms so I could lift him. I grew and grew. Today, I am the very tower all around you.
One morning, you were just gone. I thought you crystallized. I cried for a week.
The Master wanted me to be a secret. I am his final shield.
I'm not his enemy. I'm his family.
I've watched you grow up. I am one with the tower, the pipes, and the anima. I've always sensed you. Every time you've stood by a communications mirror, I've seen you. I've heard you. I know you, Anne.
Alarm clock mech. Pretty good though. How do you lose a clock? So this clock would have been made in this world. So Master Bonku was a clockmaker in the real world. So he would have made the clock over here, I'd imagine. Watchmakers end up being baddies often. All that time being dedicated to the craft, you know. That was probably got to be me in the garage shop. Too much time dedicated to the craft of selling grot to people. End up becoming a baddie. What have you become?
What have you become, Tink?
I am connected to the Master. I cannot crystallize. Once the bridge opens, I am set free.
No! We can't let him do it! I have to talk to him!
Tick-tock, why care? Everything you do leads to neglect. You are young and not aware of this. Time and tide wait for no one. Tick-tock. Useless. No need to try, little Anne. Tick-tock.
Don't listen to her, Anne! Get out of here!
That is very fast.
So much effort to wriggle your way out. Tick-tock. And for what?
Yeah, we can climb up.
Anne, you can do it! Get out!
Oh, thanks for making this really handy for me. I'm assuming I'm doing this correctly. Oh, that's a big leap.
Do you really think you can change anything? Do you think you know what is right and wrong?
Nothing is black or white.
There is only black. Tick-tock. Only more darkness. Every time you forgive someone, you encourage them to betray you again.
You should never give up on anyone.
You know I'm right. The truth hurts.
Truth always
The
triumphs.
truth may hurt, but I'm done lying.
Anne, could you stop the jabbering and help me?
Fig! Of course! Hang on, I'm on my way!
And could you shut the fuck up and come and save my life? Thanks. What did I do here? Oh, I'm like doing something with these. I really don't understand what I'm...
What do you think you're doing? Tick-tock.
Oh, I can moving these around. Oh, okay.
Well done, Anne.
Well, it's super obvious. To
Quick,
me anyway.
grab my hand.
Grab my hand. Skadoosh. Go Fig. Let's get the fuck out of here. Nice catch. Oh, legend.
Thank you. Now, would you please take care of your friend? That thing is making me nervous.
Take care of me. You see, Anne? Everybody's looking out for themselves. What will you do now?
No, there must be another way.
I can't distill you,
With the
Tink.
goodies.
There must be another way.
To whom am I speaking now? Are you Anne the rebel? Or are you the Anne I used to know?
The Anne you used to know was always a rebel.
I'm still the Anne you used to know, Tink.
Anne, we need to get going. If she won't move, make her.
Are you hearing this?
Like again, just be like,
Self-serving creatures, only looking out for themselves. Tick-tock, let go of your morals and ethics. Ruin others. Or you are ruined yourself.
It's not true, Tink!
Anne, enough talking. Let's go.
I can't! Tink and I grew up together. Please understand. Fig, the slightest change off course, and I would have ended up like her.
Anne, she's not Tink anymore.
I need to hear what she has to say.
You will listen to me?
I need to know more. And I want to help you.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Why?
I want to understand.
If I can understand you, then maybe...
You think you can understand yourself through me? See? When have you ever cared about anyone but yourself?
I help those
I've
people.
always helped those in need.
Isn't it true that you only care about others when they're of use to you?
No, that's not true. I'm not like that.
Such naive honesty. I told you. I know how you think and feel. I've been following your journey. Every time you've stood by a mirror, I've seen you. I've heard you. Lend me your eyes, Tick-tock. Look at this. Let's try to match your words with your actions, shall we?
You great. I've always helped those in need.
You know that a helping hand goes a long way.
What do you think about that? I guess we could live with that, as long as it's temporary.
It's settled. Change the angle of the mirror, please. And when he comes down, you let him leave quietly.
Deal.
Agreed.
I must admit, you surprised me, Anne. I've asked you before. Now tell me truthfully. What if I refused to let you speak to the Master? Would you distill me?
Here comes the karma. Yeah, show me all the times I've been a baddie. Oh, never.
No, I would never distill you, Tink.
You're manipulating everyone around. Tick-tock, and you think you almost had me persuaded. I will never let you to the Master. Not while Anima is still in my soul. Do your work!
Let's get the fuck out of here. I cannot up there now. Okay. So they like do the base part. This one first.
Like the others, neglect everyone around you.
I guess we have to distill the clock then. I can't see there any other way out of this. Oh well. Goodbye, TikTok. Clock Master's masterpiece. Hid from unworthy eyes by bitter. Yeah, I was thinking there must be a way out as well. So like I'm jump here, jump in there, and then can't interact with that because I've already peeled the face apart. Nothing else to do. Don't have wings, so I can't jump high. I don't even have anima. So I'm guessing because of my choices, it's led to this point. Maybe if I did something else, we would have had a different way of doing this, but I legit can't see any other way of this. Fuck it, see ya.
Good night, Anne.
For a minute there, I thought it was the end for us both.
I didn't want to do this.
I'm sorry, Anne. There was no other way. Come on. We need to move on.
Oh well. The thing is, Anne can bring things back alive. Things are not properly dead. That's what I'm telling myself anyway.
Banku is behind that gate.
You're ready, Anne. Look, no matter what happens up there, I'll always be your friend.
I will always be yours.
See you around, Anne.
Friends forever. Right, let's go and fucking bash Bonko's brains out. Kill him.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure I can do this alone.
You never had to.
Go, kill him.
Where is he?
What's that?
That must be the cornerstone. Banku carved the Arca out of it. The caretaker spirit told me that Banku stole it.
It seems to power the ether bridge.
You're deciding between this and being called a cunt. We'll enjoy the little fizzy juice emojis, or getting a random fact. Well, there's going to be more streams, so you can always get your emoji now and then get yourself a little random fact, or getting called a cunt. It's purely up to yourself. There is going to be an addition to the glass checks where I can tell people stories from back in the day, a few years ago, where I used to manage and run a sex shop. So, which of course then that comes with a lot of good stories. So you might want to save onto your glass checks for now. Got all these fizzy juices. Yeah, so whizzing, all them waving. So here, is this like Stargate?
This is it. The ether bridge. This is what Banku's been working on all these years.
Oh, look in the background. It's got these circle things. For those puzzles I've been doing wrong for this entire game. and Scientology's like, you're doing this wrong. And I noticed and I went, oh. So I have. I've been making it very, very, very difficult for myself. Heyo! Look at these fizzy juices. Beautiful. What a sight.
Banku, give it up.
I think I'm like 3 subs off as well, getting another
talking.
emote slot.
What?
So I need to think of a new emote if we hit that.
Stop it!
I'm okay, Anne.
You finally came. And you brought company. I thought you had the decency to come alone. You want my Arca, don't you? That's why you left me.
I never left you. I'm here to beg you to stop the war against the Forgotlings and to shut down the Ether Bridge.
This is not war. It's the finish line. You expect me to throw everything away? Now?
We could start over. Forget all this fighting and distilling. We could find each other again.
We don't belong here. This is a
That's
land
amazing.
of forgotten things. Look around you.
We're forgotten too. I've accepted that. It's time you did the same.
What about your mother, Anne? Don't you want to see her? Let us return to the Ether and find the answers together. You and I.
You can't force people to remember you.
With you and your Arca here, we just need to turn on the Ether Bridge and walk through it. That is all.
Absolutely
Nothing
not.
more. This is what we've always wanted.
Bonku does need
It's
a
what
capable
you've always wanted.
who shouts out
Please
villages.
don't turn it on.
We cannot stop now, Anne.
Bonku, please don't turn it on. Think of all the Forgotlings. They're just like you and me.
No need to worry, Anne, dear. In a matter of minutes, our new life begins.
Wait, can I counteract this? Oh, I can.
It works. The time has finally come.
Bonku, if you do this, the world will end. The caretaker told me.
Ah, so you have finally met the witch. Anne, wake up! Do you not see we are living in her fantasy world? The real world is up there. The oceans, the forests, everything you have always wanted to see. Will you give all that up?
I also thought it was like the
silly
Stargate.
cartoon characters? Our own kin awaits us. And we can finally go home. You and I.
Would you leave without me?
And you!
Here comes
How
Bob.
did you get
Fuck him
through
up.
This has gone on long enough. Give me your Arca.
No, wait!
Stay back. If you come any closer, I will distill you.
I don't care anymore.
Stand back. Get away.
Oh, he's pretty crystallized already.
Whoa.
Bonku,
Oh, great.
Get the Arca.
Anne, you rejoined the Arca Stones. I can feel my old strength once again. No one can hold back the combined power of the Ether Bridge and the Cornerstone now. The time has come for you to make a choice.
Here we
you
go.
can go with Bonku and leave this land behind.
Absolutely not.
It will undo everything you have come to know about this place and everyone here. Or you can return the Arca to the Cornerstone, returning our land to the way it was before your arrival. And you will crystallize.
I never thought about her actually crystallizing, but fuck it, it's what we wanted to do. We're going to do it. We're not going to kill all these Forgotlings and all that. We're going to restore it to the way it should be.
Joose. Why did you do that? You could have saved yourself.
Vic, I have to go.
No! Wait, Anne. Please.
Will you help me get over to Bunk?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have showed you the plant. I should have never contacted you. I should have done this alone. I'm sorry.
You could never have done this alone.
You're right about that.
Vic, I'm glad I met you.
Goodbye, Anne.
Anne, why?
The world has abandoned us, Master.
I've let us down.
Master!
Summer, summer, never will you be forgotten like it in me.
There you go. Yeah, I'm getting a load of warnings coming up saying skip frames detected 46% over 2 minutes a few seconds ago. So it wasn't the game, it's actually my stream. I think it's shit in the bed.
On this longest journey.
There you go.
We're breaking
Yeah, really
a
weird timing. I don't know if Vixen's doing something on the internet or something like that instead of draining it. Probably not. Here, Forgotten Anne song is spelled correctly.
Leaves fall down gently from the tree.
That's strange. The song, yeah, I don't understand that. The title song is spelled correctly, but the title of the game is not spelled correctly. And also, they haven't said anything about why Forgotten is spelled the way it is. Bad translation. It actually might be something to do with like a translation thing, because I believe they're Danish. Throughline Games, who developed this game, I believe they are Danish. So it could be bad translation. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I don't know. Surely you think maybe like people doing like the art for it and stuff, or Konami, Digital Entertainment. Or did they handle like the Japanese stuff? There you go. Wonder why my stream decided to shit the bed like right at the end there. That's weird because it's Square Enix, yeah. Yeah, because it's Square Enix Collective which published this. The rebel is idealistic and committed. Force is never a solution. Rebel acts in order to further understanding. Does. What is next? Yes. So next is going to be Techno Babylon, which is a point-and-click game. Developed by Wadget. It is Wadget that did Techno Babylon, isn't it? You're wrong. But yeah, so the next game is going to be Techno Babylon, which is a point-and-click adventure game based in a cyberpunk setting. So we're kind of going back to the kind of the setting of Whispers of a Machine, which still I think probably the best game that we've streamed on here. Well, I mean, Broken Sword was phenomenal. You're looking forward to that? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. And then I think after we're done with Techno Babylon, I think we'll jump into Broken Sword 2. And sorry, Scientologist, we'll continue.
Dear Anne, it's been a couple of weeks now. Everyone came. We carried your crystal down from the tower. Many still don't understand what happened. Some even think we're still going back to the ether. I miss you, Anne. So much that my joints hurt. I guess that's the cost of remembering. It hurts that only your memory is with us. But I would rather have it that way than to never have known you. Forever your friend, Fig.
Oh, we're actually controlling the Fig here.
Fig!
Gilly! How have you been?
I haven't seen you in ages. What are you doing here?
Oh, just reminiscing about old times. What have you been up to?
Helping out with the renovations. But what are you doing now?
Well, actually, it's supposed to be a surprise, but I guess I can reveal it now. We're so close to opening anyway.
Opening what? What is it?
We've rebuilt the sanctuary. It's gonna be a library. We've moved all the books from the tower there.
That sounds amazing!
Oh, IRL. Yeah, I realised that I just like cracked my knuckles into the mic there. So, a little ASMR for you.
It's true, it is. Well, for me, it's more like landscaping, you know. Gives me peace, it really does. And with the weather we're having now...
Fig?
Oh, Tiffany, right?
Nor you.
I'm sorry.
That bowling ball
the
was
last
my
meeting
head.
really wasn't...
No need to mention that. Times have changed.
What are you doing now?
I'm conducting tours of the tower grounds. Many Forgotlings have never seen them, you know?
That sounds interesting.
Someone has to pass on the knowledge, right?
I might show up one day.
Please do. I'd be happy to tell you all the stories. What are you doing?
We've rebuilt the sanctuary into a library.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea, Fig. I must find the time to see that very soon. Oh, sorry. I have to go. I've got a tour crowd waiting for me at the central station. It was nice to see you again, Fig.
You too, Tiffany.
The end. There you go. I continue. Make sure that definitely is the end. There you go. I wonder what the storyline thing is. Maybe different endings or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Aye, so there you go. Continue epilogue 2, epilogue 3. See, like, here we go, like, oh wait, I'm not actually on that screen. We'll go back into the game. You see the top left hand corner, I know I've got my Fizzy Joose thing in the way, but Forgotton Anne, so Forgotten, the O at the end, which makes it spelled incorrectly, has a clock on it, a clock face on it. So have they spelled it that way just to have a clock face in it? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Scientologist. I think maybe if you don't like res them all and stuff, because the only kind of character that was missing there was that didn't die of crystallization anyway was the central station clock face thing. So yeah, So I reckon that would have been like that scene at the end there would have been different depending on how many Forgotlings you would have saved. I mean, there's 2 other O's for that part of the logo. You are completely correct as well. Oh, I might do like a wee Google and see if there's anything out there of like why they spell it that way, and then not kind of talked about it at all. And then also having like the title, the main song of the game being spelt correctly. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, that was a lovely wee game, wasn't it, Cake? Can't wait to bash the mic around the place. Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. I know I've said it numerous times and stuff, but the visuals of it were just like so good. Like it's just for me anyway. Like I absolutely love that kind of thing. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm glad that you enjoyed it as well. The music for it was great. There's only one bit like I got really kind of fucked off with, and that was the white the white room thing from yesterday. That was really nippy. But other than that, like the puzzles were fine. Nothing like too hard really. I can't remember if I called. Nick, don't talk over the camera. I can't remember if I called pineapples properly or not. I don't think I did. I could be wrong. Hello. Gav, for a second there, I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, all I've got up is that screen there. And then it clicked. It's a lovely. I mean, that's Rapture. Rapture's right around the corner in Edinburgh, you know. Cake is like now looking up at that screen. That's the first time she's properly looked up there. I think she can see me and she's getting like totally like freaked out that she can see herself. But yeah, very good joke, Gav. Appreciate. And yeah, no worries, everyone. So tomorrow is going to be my day, one of my days off anyway for streaming. Wednesday tomorrow means day off from streaming, so I can get basically everything all sorted for our next stream, which will be on Thursday. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do it from 2 o'clock now that I'm no longer a filthy student. So I might start at 2, might start at 3. If so, I'll let you all know what time I'm starting at and everything like that, so you don't miss out. But we're going to be starting Techno Babylon tomorrow, and not tomorrow, on Thursday. So, with that being said, I'll leave you all to it. I need to go for another piss and probably get some food in me. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening or a lovely rest of your day, depending on what kind of place in the world you are. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you on Thursday. Love yous. Oh, I will enjoy my dinner. I don't even know what I'm having for dinner, but I'll enjoy it. Thank you. Bye bye.